Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is good in your life and you are happy, healthy and absolutely safe. And today we have a picky card reading to find out what goddess is with you, what goddess is trying to communicate with you, what goddess is trying to send you messages, energy, or maybe is trying to help you with something that you want to accomplish. So we actually have 5 groups today. This is group number 1, this is group number 2, this is group number 3, this is group number 4, and this is group number 5. Pick a card, pick a pile, pick a number, see to whichever you feel the most drawn to. And without further ado now, let's get started. Okay, group number 1, so we have your cards and goddesses that are coming through for you are Mavu and Sedna. Mavu is West African moon goddess who is believed to have created all life with her husband, god of sun. She helps those who are in need of more harmony, who need to live more peacefully, who are in need to live harmonious life in a way how they use resources as well. She helps to use those resources more wisely, and resources meaning not just things that you can find on earth or tangible things that you have, but also things that are inside of you, like emotions, thoughts, skills, talents. She helps to use them in a wise way. She affirms also that you can have all you need and all you want without having anyone in harm, without harming anyone or anything, including yourself. So this is what kind of goddess she is. She helps to navigate through life, through all of the journeys that you embark with a very resourceful, wise, and meaningful way. And with this Sedna goddess with infinite supply, it's like this goddess provides you infinite supply with everything, like universe opening its gate for you to receive anything that you want, anything that you could possibly think of. And Mavu helps you to handle that, handle those blessings, handle that energy, handle those resources that then are coming your way from this infinite supply. So this is a very powerful combination. And Sedna overall is goddess of the sea. She helps with any ocean-related travels, ventures, and is connected with water world. So having this safe travel card here, I definitely feel that you are very protected, very supported when you are traveling. Whichever traveling transport you choose to travel with. I also feel that you are supported in travels in regards of your spiritual journeys, emotions. If you decide to embark on new journey emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I feel like you are supported in that as well. Whatever you are considering a journey to be at certain stages in your life, not just now when you are listening to this reading, I definitely feel that this goddess is helping you to navigate so you wouldn't kind of crash your ship, so it wouldn't be too stormy for you. You could also be very connected to ocean creatures, being near water. Water could give you emotional support. Drinking water is very important for you. Drinking water or being in water, using that resource wisely, helps you to not just to be more grounded and more healthy, but also helps you to feel more connected to the universe and to the earth, because you are very, or at least you can be very connected to nature, to earth, and to universe. And by connecting to nature, to what is around you, you can connect to universe, which then opens those doors for that infinite supply. Whales can be one of your spirit animals, spirit guides, or this god can appear like that, and kind of ask for your attention in your dreams or even on social media. You see whales, or you hear whales music, and this is her trying to get your attention. And with Marvel card as well, I do feel that maybe you are thinking about changing your ways a little bit, thinking about new journey, maybe pursuing new career who is more connected to your beliefs, is more connected to nature. Maybe it's something in connection with environment, maybe something humanitarian. It could be just maybe you really want to be in service, to help other people. And with the safe travel, I do feel that you are and you will be supported going in that direction, choosing that new journey. You will find safe place every time you leave your port, your shore. Your third eye could be quite active or could be opening as you are listening to this reading, and that is because you need to have a little bit more activity with your third eye in order for you to get more intuition, to get better with your intuition, to get more information, to understand things a little better. I'm not saying that you don't understand things now, but it seems like you sometimes block things that you understand. It's like you are choosing not to understand them sometimes. Because we have Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, and Knight of Cups here as the things that need a little bit attention and that these goddesses are ready to help you with. So with Queen of Cups, I definitely feel that you need to get more in touch with your emotions in a healthy way, in a positive way, in a way that is beneficial for you. You need to know how to handle them, how to use your emotions that are your resources wisely, and Mabu is ready to help you with that. You have a lot of psychic abilities, or at least some sort of spiritual gifts or talents that could be a good use for you, or maybe even for other people as well. But I see that there is this kind of like a little bit like a cloud around that, around this ability, around this possibility. And these goddesses are here to tell you that it's okay for you to choose that direction, to roam there, to explore, to experience, to have, maybe even sometimes have fun with it. But overall, this Three of Cups here speaks about talent, skill, ability to share, to show others, to show not just your friends or family, but to show society how much you can give of that talent, how good you are at something, or how good you can be at something that you are now feeling strong about doing. And these goddesses want you to mend past relationships, heal wounds, and fix what has been broken before, so you could actually have better travels with your relationships in the future. I feel like someone could be entering your life. I don't know if this is the person that you already know or this is someone new, but I do feel that this person, I'm not saying that this will be your like soulmate or that you will definitely will have a relationship with this person, like romantic, but this will be someone who you will be able to be vulnerable with. Someone who maybe is not yet mature enough to handle you and to show you all of the things you need to be shown and all of the ways how maybe relationships should work or how emotions should be shared. But I feel like this person will help you at least a little bit in that department. Not that you need help, but they will add to your experience. And I feel like the advice here would be to let this person to do that and to allow yourself to experience that. Maybe you will be more emotionally mature than this person in some way, but this person will still have some sort of good impact on your evolution as a person, as a soul. So being a little bit more vulnerable, letting emotions flow, but until, before this plays out, before this new connection comes, it's quite important for you to heal the past, heal the emotions that maybe are still resurfacing in a very chaotic way sometimes when you are with other people, or maybe you just kind of avoid being with other people, or you avoid being alone because in those certain moments you feel too vulnerable. You feel like your thoughts are going back to the places that you don't want them to go. So there is this need for healing there, and these goddesses are here and they are ready to help you. Because I also feel that by healing those emotions, things from the past, you will also be directed towards people or towards situation that will help you to get better sense of your life purpose. If you have been looking for that meaning, if you have been looking for that understanding, if you did not know what your life purpose is, I definitely see that you healing past things in regards of relationships, other people, not knowing how to trust your emotions, maybe overlooking your intuition, and being a little bit more open, being a little bit more vulnerable with others, sharing a little bit more, expressing yourself authentically will help you to get that knowledge, get to that place that you can finally, kind of say, well, this is what I'm meant to be doing. This is what is meant for me. With Faith card and with Manifestation card, this is the cards that say what goddesses want to inspire in you. And with Faith and Manifestation, well, we have very clear messages here. They want you to have more faith in knowing that you are supported, that your spirit guides are right beside you, that they are right beside you, that the guidance is always available, that the support and help is always available. You just need to ask for it. You just need to kind of open your heart and your eyes and your ears and to receive it. They want you to know that you can manifest whatever journey that your heart is longing for, and you will be safe when you go on it. You are kept safe. And your dreams can be manifested. Drop of hope goes a long way, and it becomes something that can lead you even when it's dark. It can lead you when you don't really know where to go, and from that it can kind of take off, because it becomes, from that small thing, it becomes so big and so bright that then it takes off and takes you with this fierceness towards the destination that you always wanted to find yourself at. And it's like that quote, it says something like it's the little things sometimes that at the end become really big things in your life. So I kind of see that this could be as well the case for you, this little thing that maybe you thought not doing, or this hope that you were start losing about something or someone could really be something that will start working. Okay, group number 1, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 2, so we have your cards, and the goddesses coming through are Kali, and I might now not know how to pronounce that actually, so I will just show it to you. Aixel. Kali speaks about endings and beginnings. She is powerful Hindu goddess. She is feared by some, but is very appreciated by those who understand where she's coming from. Kali is embodiment of Mother Nature, who cleanses away what is old with storms and fires to make ground fertile again. She helps to get things done. She also pushes beyond comfort zone so potential could be reached. But overall, she speaks about endings and beginnings. The old must be released so new could enter. This is where she's coming from. And I'm also feeling from this card that with the strength card here and the strength card here, we have 2 strength cards in one reading. I definitely feel that one message is that you need to be strong and end pattern or cycle that is no longer making you happy, that is no longer keeping you healthy in some ways, that is draining you. And you know that some new thing, some other way or other person could be better. So it's like you need to stop being stuck in a way. And maybe that means shaking your current foundation. Maybe that means shaking your current ground. And that is never easy. That is never comfortable. That is never, okay in a way. But sometimes it is what is needed. So this is what I feel. But I'm also getting message that, well, it actually could relate to the first one. But I'm feeling the message that something needs to be spoken about. Something needs to be said. You need to be strong in saying something. And this might be, very particular message that won't resonate, but maybe just with one person. But I definitely feel that something needs to be said about something, and you need to be strong when doing that. And only from this card, I definitely feel that once that thing is said, or once that old thing is done, once that new beginning can start coming in, once that new energy can start coming in, I feel like many things will blossom in your life, because that old thing, that thing that you are not expressing, not saying, maybe old secret, maybe old belief, maybe resentment that you are having in your heart, and you are kind of holding onto it, is preventing you from inviting blessings in your life, is preventing you from moving forward, and that forward holds a lot of new opportunities that would be good for you. So I definitely see you, after ending this old thing, you will be inviting energy that will help your life blossom, that will help your life and you shine in so many different ways that you couldn't before. And with this goddess, medicine woman, this is ancient time moon goddess, Mayan goddess. And actually why I got silent for a second, I felt that it's possible that you are actually connected to one more goddess from ancient times, some other goddess that is very, very old as well. And it has some similar energies to this goddess. So this particular goddess is Mayan goddess. She gave birth to other gods. She's very powerful. She is connected to the tides of the water, and she controls rain. She helps with fertility as well. Also connects you to your cycles, to your gifts, to your soul, and helps you to invoke spiritual healer in you. So this is why we also have, medicine woman said on the card. She helps you to channel the divine and channel divine healing power. So this card speaks about being healer, learning how to heal. It represents healing arts. So it is very possible that you need to end your old ways of going about things, living life in ways that are not aligning with you and your purpose. Because lack of alignment with your core values, with who you are, with your purpose, can really drain you, can show up in ways and in things like anxiety, having resentment, having anger, feeling sad, most of the time. Because there is this energy in you, there is this gift in you, this power that you are not expressing. These two cards, these two goddesses speak about the need to let go of the past, heal it, and to invoke new things, new spiritual things in your life and in you. It speaks about current changes being needed. So whatever is starting to shift, starting to change in your life, you already feel it, or you will be feeling very soon. You should know that it's needed. And again, it might not be comfortable. It might not be fun, but it's needed in order for you to reach your potential. So maybe that sad, bad thing that happened or is happening now as you're listening to this is not a prediction. You already know. The truth that is kind of shaking your foundation, that thing that you need to let go, that will shake your ground, your world, is needed. So you could release the old and reach your potential. And maybe that potential is to become this amazing, powerful, spiritual being that can give birth to some amazing creation that will help or inspire others as well. Strength. We have two types. We have strength, and I do feel that most of it comes from Kali. But look, we have a lot of blues here. So speaking your truth, throat chakra, speaking your truth, maybe this new beginning, maybe this spiritual awakening or spiritual power that you will be taking on will be something that will be needed, something that you will need to communicate to others, something that you will need to speak with others, to represent, to say that this is who you are now. Whatever it is, I feel like a lot of lies and things that are not true will be falling away from your life. With reconciliation and strength card, these two cards represent what goddesses want to inspire more in you, and with strength we already know what it is. They want you to have more courage, more endurance, to find your power within, to center yourself, to ground yourself, and to accept who you are, and that this change, that this thing, that this reveal needs to happen in order for you to become in alignment with your true purpose, with your soul, with your heart. And with this reconciliation, I'm getting a few messages. One thing that I'm seeing here is that reconciliation is needed with your inner child. Remembering to love your inner child, healing your inner child. Another thing that I'm getting here is overall inviting more love in your life, and that can be done by healing or fixing a relationship in your life with this could be as well a child, but I'm more feeling like this is inner child. So what I'm else feeling is that that relationship is with some other woman, some maybe mother figure or mother itself. This is some sort of relationship that needs to be healed. Maybe this is a relationship that you are actually ending. It could be a relationship or situation that involves other person that is ending, and in a way it brings closure. Ending situation with someone does not mean that you are removing them. Of course, if they are toxic, if they are unhealthy, yes, you need to remove them. But sometimes you just outgrown people. Sometimes you just need to go, for instance, from friendship. And that does not mean that you start hate that friend, or that you start, or you stop loving that friend or that person. No. And I feel like that needs to be acknowledged. But overall, the strongest energy that I'm getting from here is that some relationship that wasn't working before, that maybe faded off, needs to be healed. possibly with another woman, if you are a woman, or if you're a man, with woman, mother figure, or someone with a lot of feminine energy. This is from this I get a lot of feminine energy. Okay, I'm getting another message from this. I'm sorry. If you did not forgive someone when they asked for your forgiveness, or vice versa, this also could be the situation that you will be dealing with. Okay, so we also have the Sun, King of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. So with these cards, there was something in your life that you tried to grow, putting a lot of warmth and strength and light, giving it light, giving it nurture, and it wasn't working because the ground is not fertile, because the ground is not good, and you can only change ground by doing some things that are not easy, by bringing fire, right? So the ground could be fertile again. And if you felt like something, or even yourself, that shine, that strength, that optimism that you always need to have, were draining you, it's time to take that. It's time to rip that and start fresh. Because you do have deep roots. With this King of Pentacles, what I feel is actually that you have a lot of ties to your ancestors. You have a lot of support from your ancestors. Maybe this is what this reconciliation is about. Connecting to your ancestors, to your bloodline, healing whatever traumas, karma, whatever that stuff is there, and having that clean slate, but having their support still, having a fresh start without that accumulated karma stuff, that chain maybe that was there, but having their support, understanding where you're coming from as well, understanding your roots. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, doing your own thing, being grounded, being sure about what you want to do, about what you have, about your resources, about those new things that you are starting, about your foundation. It doesn't matter if the foundation is just started, if it just started fresh, but you are sure about it, you are taking care of it, you are nurturing it. You are building your legacy, emotionally, mentally, physically, business-wise. It doesn't matter, but you're doing it. And you're basing that on your own understanding. Okay, group number 2, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 3. So we have your cards, and the goddess that came through for group number 3 is Isis, Egyptian high priestess, moon goddess, one of the most important and one of the most powerful ancient deities. She has two sides to her. She's feminine but strong, intuitive yet business-minded. She brought Osiris, her husband, back to life, and that makes her goddess of the divine magic and alchemy as well. So, yeah, you have very powerful goddess guiding you, very powerful energy. And Isis also speaks about past life, as you can see. And usually when she shows up, something from past life or past memory, suppressed memory maybe from this life is involved. And I'm actually very surprised to see alongside this good cheer card. But looking at this more, I definitely feel that this connects to some lost connection in this lifetime or in the past lifetime. And this lost connection caused somewhat like trauma. So this could be childhood issue, childhood trauma, some suppressed memory or reoccurring memory, something that is holding you back and holding you back from healing and not letting you to let go and to move on from something. Or it could be a relationship that you had in the past lifetime, and that energy, that sadness, maybe even your dreams, memories are resurfacing, and that prevents you from, I do feel that it connects to partnerships and relationships that you have in this lifetime. It prevents you from having a healthy connections that could actually manifest by not having enough boundaries, not choosing yourself first, or it could mean that you actually have too much boundaries, too much walls, too much defenses, that defense mechanism that no one can I don't want to say break, because no one should break your defense mechanism, but it's like no one can crack it, at least to the point that you can create more genuine connection, because it seems like maybe people think that they never really know you. And that does not necessarily mean that it's bad. It's not bad, it's your choice. But it should not come from that point of being hurt, from that point of that suppressed memory or suppressed trauma from past or this life. It would be really nothing if it wouldn't prevent you from creating beautiful connections, because I do feel and see that it doesn't help you when you actually want to be more vulnerable with someone, or to just have more sincere connection. But it's like sometimes you can't, and you can transform, you can go from that point to more easy point, when you open up more. And it prevents you from growing with others. It prevents you from letting other people to see who you really are authentically. And who you are, what you are on the inside. You are a very kind, sensitive, vulnerable person, childlike person. You have a lot of childishness to you, I feel. Naivety even. And all of that is being masked and blocked because you don't want to get hurt. And you don't want to get hurt because there is this huge sadness, this huge hole that is not being addressed. I do see Isis wanting you to address that. We even have the same colors for these two cards. Having good partnership with yourself, starting with yourself, with your inner child, and having a partnership with your life, with what happened in your life, and then addressing other things in your life, partnerships in your life. She brought her husband back to life, and I find it somehow important for this reading for some reason. And I'm trying to understand that, and what I'm getting is maybe your soulmate didn't reincarnate, or maybe you lost, I'm so sorry, someone who you thought that could be your soulmate. And this creates this feeling of lack in a way, and this feeling of needing to protect yourself so nothing would really bad happen again. But I definitely feel that you have the energy to overcome this. You have the energy to show the strength to pull yourself together and use this experience from the past life or from this one as a mechanism that helps you, not just to you to move forward, but also helps to maybe to help someone else. Maybe someone close to you is experiencing or will be experiencing something similar. I feel like a lot of the times you're not seeing the good things that are coming your way. Again, this connects to that moving forward part, right? It prevents you from moving forward. It prevents you from having better things in life, enjoying things in life. Because just about something good is about to happen, you think that it won't. You feel like you will be somehow tricked again in not having that, be that relationship or something material. And it's like you don't let out your inner child to play as well, because you feel that it somehow could make you more hurt. And that puts so much pressure, so much burden of always trying to control yourself, of, always trying to not to expect things, not to let the guard down. It's tiring. It's hard. And no one should live like this. And this goddess is trying to inspire you to change your ways a little bit. Princess of Fire. She's a fiery creature. She has so much energy, vibrancy to her, creativity, need to start new things, she can be chaotic a little bit. And I feel like this is the energy that you are suppressing in yourself. Not allowing yourself to be a little bit more spontaneous and adventurous, not allowing yourself to just have fun, to have your heart, on a more light side, be more optimistic. Maybe you wanted to pursue some dream before. She has a music instrument in her hands here, so maybe it was music or some other artistic thing, and you got rejected, and now you feel this resentment, or you have this childhood like trauma, and you don't want to go after anything or after this thing, although you're really good at it. Isis, I feel like she wants you to accept that part of you, accept it, acknowledge it, and just kind of heal it and move on from it. Not everyone and everything is kind of out to get you. And this past lifetime soulmate, I feel like this person, now spirit, is really protecting you and guiding you. And you might even see a man in your dreams. And I feel like this soulmate or this person that you maybe missed from past lifetime, or a deceased loved one from this one, is really kind of rooting for you, and they're trying to send you fun things, cheerful thoughts when you are being very down and very sad. Okay, group number 3, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 1. So we have your cards, and for you we have the goddess Irene, and your cards are actually so beautiful and so optimistic. Group number 4, and the Irene herself is Greek goddess who is sisters with goddesses of law and justice, and we actually have justice card here. And Irene brings peacefulness to all who call upon her. She helps to replace worry with faith, and she also is very good at keeping enthusiasm alive, thinking that, well, not thinking, but knowing like everything will work out beautifully in any sort of situation. And this blue card, blue energy, it's super calming. So definitely, like, only looking at this card and trying to feel her energy, I feel so calm, and like, there's water behind her, so emotions are being calmed, no worries there. In her hand she has baby and food, so like, you will be okay, you will be supported. I definitely see that whatever things that you were working on, whatever things you maybe were worried about of starting, or they're not taking off, or that they might not work out in regards of relationships or projects, I definitely feel that you should not worry about it. You should just release. And I know it sounds easier to do, to say that than to do, and a lot of people say that, just let go of your worries, and I also say that in my readings. But with these cards of what she's trying to help you to heal, with the Queen of Swords and Six of Swords, I definitely see that she helps you to and wants you to let go of this worry that resides in your head, in your mind. She wants you to let go of trying to maybe overanalyze things sometimes, always trying to have the right answer for everything. Also, maybe a little bit release that coldness that there is in your mind or in your heart. And it is there because there is a little bit, you are a little bit kind of short on harmony and on peacefulness in your life. But she's bringing you that. We have peace. Oh my God, we have peace here as well. Look, we have 2 cards that speak about peace. So definitely, peaceful time, peaceful things, peaceful energies, peaceful emotions and thoughts, and overall just things being given to you in a peaceful way are coming towards you. We have Bridget here mentioned, Bridget Goddess. In your sacred name, align within me, pieces flame. A light within me, pieces flame. So definitely peace will enter your life. If you're not feeling this now, you will very soon. And I feel like in those peaceful moments and in that peaceful phase, you will find yourself creating something, maybe even creating new life in a way. You will have more calm thoughts. And this is what this goddess Irene is inspiring in you. Being more creative, being more, being more aligned with your heart, because you can better align with your heart and listen to your heart better when your thoughts are not being all over the place, when you are not living in chaos, you can then hear your heart, then you can listen to your intuition better and hear what it has to say. And I feel like even the thoughts that you will have, they will be thoughts that are more positive. They will be thoughts that, you will set better intentions. You won't have those negative thoughts, and those better thoughts that you will have, those more peaceful thoughts that you will have, they will help you to shape your future, better future. You will make better choices, and those choices will direct you towards your true destiny, towards your true mission. You will acknowledge your mission, because of all the noise, because all of the things you thought about and thought that you need to do, you weren't really able to think about what you want out of life, what you want to do, what is your passion, what makes you happy, what makes you enthusiastic, optimistic, what makes you to kind of get out of the bed, in the morning. And now you will have that time, that peaceful time. Your mind will be in peace and in harmony, and you will be able to see that. You will be able to align with your purpose. You will understand that maybe you have a gift to share with the world. And I'm not saying that it will necessarily be something, spiritual or something super grand, but it will be something worth showing. It will be something worth pursuing. It will make you happy. Birds, hummingbirds, dolphins could be your spirit animals, could be creatures that Irene kind of sends to send you a message. Queen of Emotions. And look, we have Queen of Swords as something that needs to be healed, and we have Queen of Emotions as advice here. So definitely, changing that coldness in your mind, coldness in your heart, maybe not really trusting, cutting things off too quickly, being a little bit maybe chaotic, changing all of that with emotions, diving deep, diving in that understanding, in that subconscious, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to understand how you feel, allowing yourself to feel more overall, to be more intuitive, to connect with your heart more, to connect with your intuition, to be more sensual, to allow yourself to create something, and not always to look for perfectionism, not always to look for perfection in things that you do or create, in things that are in your life. Queen of Swords, she can be a little bit perfectionist. She can look for that perfection in things she does. And she does a lot. She takes on a lot. But sometimes she gets overwhelmed with everything that's going on, and peacefulness and harmony kind of slips from her fingers. And now I feel with this Queen of Cups energy, you are just allowing yourself to create, to follow your heart, to follow your instincts, to follow your wants and desires, and not not worry about how all of that showing to the external world, how that seems from looking from the outside, how that is, or the thing that you create, how valuable, for instance, how valuable it is, or how beautiful it looks. You just create because you're enjoying it, you are connecting, you're putting your heart into it, pouring your heart into it. And I feel like that actually, with this Justice card, will bring you much more success and much more satisfaction than the things that you have done before did. Because now you are allowing yourself to be who you are. And you needed that peacefulness, you needed that quietness to understand that, to align, to set yourself straight. And now you're doing it. And you're doing it successfully. I feel like you will become more fair to yourself overall. And things that weren't perfect before in your life, that weren't fair in your life before, I feel like you will see some good surprises there as well. Some light. Things like yoga, meditation, music, subliminals even could be very beneficial for you as well. It actually could be also the things that you pursue, like maybe becoming yoga teacher or doing some music or some sort of profession or hobby that in a way is calming and in a way that brings you calmness and also helps other people to stay grounded. Okay, group number 4. I hope that was helpful or interesting, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 5. So we have your cards, and the goddesses that are coming through are Sige, I might not pronounce that well. This came reversed. I will say why I kept it like that. And we have Sulis. Okay, so let's talk about this card, this goddess. She is considered to be the silence, the void, where all of the creations came to life, where everything started. And she teaches that our roots are in that silent void of the universe, and that it is important for us to reconnect with that silence regularly, because it's one of the main things that makes us, that we are made of. And getting this card reversed, I feel like maybe you are not allowing yourself sometimes just to be quiet, sometimes just to turn off the noise and just to be. It says on the card, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So definitely, if you have been lacking quiet time, get some. Okay? It's very, very important for you. And we have another goddess, Sulis, bodies of water. And this is the Celtic goddess of sun. And she also is connected to water and healing. And on the card it says, spend time near water, such as lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So you can see clearly that we have this continuation of energy and advice, quiet time, recharging batteries. So definitely there's a need for you to take time for yourself. With this goddess, I also see that you maybe need to detox your energy physically and emotionally, and drink more water, eat healthier, because there are things in your body and around you that are not necessarily very helpful and healthy to you. I also want to quickly mention that with this Sulis card, this goddess, I feel that maybe you have another goddess near you that has a similar energy that relates to water as well. With this courage card, I definitely see that these goddesses want to inspire more courage, more braveness, more brightness, and more vibrancy in your life. These goddesses want you to admit something to yourself. And it's funny that it says, my courage now returns this night. I do feel that it's like you are going into this quiet time when you recharge your batteries, and it seems like, night, and then you emerge from it. It's like you wake up in the morning with this power, like sun goddess, you raise, and then you realize what was maybe holding you back, what kept you stuck, what wasn't working in your life, what things need to be taken care of in a way. It's like you're emerging from the night into the day, into the sun. You're becoming bright and vibrant again with this braveness and courage. I feel like having this quiet time, recharging your batteries, will also help you to contemplate something and find peace with a decision that you weren't sure about making. There's definitely two paths that I see, two roads, and you will need to choose one. You will need to make a decision that in a way was very tormenting for some time, and you weren't sure about it. But I feel like you will find clarity in it, and you will find clarity in understanding that some things need to change, some things need to end, and in a way maybe need to be sacrificed so more stability or better things could come out of that. But overall, it's mostly about you looking at things from different perspective. Waiting is kind of over, You waited on something, then you went inwards, you thought things through, you recharge yourself, and now it's time to stand on the ground instead of hanging on the tree. It's time to see that the rainbow is behind you. And we even have similar energies here shown around her, and here it's like you have beautiful things around you and you have this energy inside you, but because of the worry, because of the noise, it's not really possible for you to see. And once you do see, once you look at the things with your own eyes in that time when no one is trying to affect you in a way, you realize what you need to do. You connect with your emotions, you heal certain things, certain parts of yourself, and that brings this stability, that brings opportunity even to have something stable and something prosperous even in a way. This is 10 of Pentacles. You feel full after that. You feel like you are on the path for success. And you realize that that decision that you weren't sure about making prevented you from having all of these coins, be that spiritual coins or material coins. With this Dreamer and Sanctuary cards, these are the cards that represent what goddesses are trying to inspire in you. And with these cards here, I do see that maybe you weren't sure about your dreams before. Now you are. And now you understand that your dreams that, come from your heart, that are being born in your heart, are really the things that you need to pursue and go after, not the things that maybe others told you to go after or you thought that will be more beneficial financially. I feel like you realizing that your actual, authentic, true dreams are the things that will bring you success in your life. And also with the Sanctuary card, we have another card that speaks about need for solitude. It says, embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you, renew yourself, and thrive. So once you have that time for yourself, once you allow yourself to figure things out, Empress, you create something. You have this new birth of you, of who you are. And as well, you create something. Maybe you weren't sure about pursuing some path before, creative path, artistic path, healing path, or, just path in general. Something you consider to be creative maybe. And other people told you that it's not okay, and that made you worried, that made you hesitant. But now when you have had a time to think things through, you realize that they are okay. Your dreams are okay, your dreams are yours, and you are allowed and even you need to pursue them. And I read in this one beautiful book, it's super short, I think it calls Guidance for Angels, or Creative Guidance by Angels, something like that. It says that, creativity comes in all shapes and forms, and if you follow what's in your heart to do, it becomes your creative outlet in life. So basically, it does not necessarily mean that you need to be a musician or painter or a writer or anything like that. It could be anything that you yourself consider to be creative outlet. So I feel like this is what you will be realizing, that creativity, that creation, that dream that you have about creating something, about giving birth to something. The most important thing is that you think that it's okay, that you think that it's worthy, that you think it's creative, and that you think that it will be a good outlet for you to, express yourself. It won't mean that much what other people say and what other people believe, because they have their own agendas, they have their own opinions and reasons for telling what they say, for saying what they say. So I feel like you will be good at realizing that, and realizing that their dreams and their words should not mean that much, even if those people are quite close to you. And I definitely feel like by creating that sanctuary, you will be able to connect with your creativity and your femininity so much more. And also, it is even possible that you will create some studio or some space for your creations, and place where you create, and that will be very beneficial because it will become altar for your work in a way. And again, it doesn't matter if that is painting or writing or tarot reading, it could be really anything. But I do see you creating some physical thing for you to help have space to create, and that will inspire you and motivate you to do that thing, to pursue that dream even more. Yeah, but definitely first try to detox your emotions and even your physical body. Worry is going to end. Limitations is going to be lifted by your own thoughts, by your own strength, by your own courage, by your own ability to embody this Empress energy, this creative, vibrant, sensual, feminine energy, ability to nurture your true self.